yeah, I'm able to enjoy the view. It's pretty. Yeah, really, really. Wow. Glacier National Park. Very nice. Well, that's cool. And then there's that Bomber Command Museum of Canada. I'm gonna have to check that out. Wow. Well, yeah, just riding down the road, make time to pull off and check things out like this. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I'll take a couple of photos. I'll post them up here, and yeah, check it out. I have no idea what's in there. All right. Well, in downtown Waterton is this place called Pat's. It's a gas station, which is good. They have fuel, and it's, even though it's the closest one for hundreds of miles, well, maybe 100 miles in any direction, they don't rip you off, and they have premium, so bonus. Pat's also, they rent bicycles here for people to ride around the park. It's a great hiking, biking area, and Waterton is also home to Waterton Lakes National Park here in Canada. It is a great spot. You see the lodge up there on the hill, that's called the Prince of Wales Lodge and Hotel. It's really nice. I'm gonna just take you on a quick ride through downtown, and yeah, there's not a lot to this place as far as the town goes, but it's super scenic by the water. I took a boat ride today. I'll throw some photos on this video, like pow pow pow. Anyway, a couple great little bars and restaurants right here in Waterton. That Trapper's Grill, they've got they ride motorcycles there. Lakeside Chop House, I actually had dinner there last night. It was awesome, great steak. This place called the Thirsty Bear, sounds like a gay bar, but it's not. Well, maybe it is. I mean, I don't care. Anyway, that was actually pretty good. Zoom's was another great place. I was only here for like 20 hours, and man, I ate everywhere. Anyway, great spot right here. This lake actually stretches south into the United States. The tour boat actually takes you down there. You cross international waters and you enter in the U.S. It is it's really pretty unique. Unguarded, of course. Now the boat, they say, well, we used to stop and let people off here, but there's a visitor center down there that's no longer manned. But yeah, it's just a super beautiful little area right here. Yeah, and this is Waterton. This is there's a campground here. It's just an absolutely beautiful town and beautiful national park. Now it links up to Glacier National Park on the U.S. side. I'll be crossing the U.S. border here in just a few minutes, probably about an hour maybe, as I ride out of town and out of this national park and into the U.S. and Glacier National Park. So I've got to redo all my wallets, my money, because I have an American wallet and a Canadian wallet. I have an American park pass and a Canadian park pass, and so I'm just gonna have to go through that. I'm looking for the post office because I send postcards to my children. They are amused by that, so I send postcards to my kids and some other folks. So, and I'm told there's a post office right around here somewhere. Certain to find it. Anyway, nice little town, probably a population of maybe 1,200 permanent residents. Not a big place. Anyway, but that's it. Beautiful area. All right. Well, here is kind of my last view down the channel there. This beautiful pond. Well, it's actually a huge lake. And what you see there on the right, that is the Prince of Wales Hotel. It was built by the railroad turn of last century, 1902-ish. And the funny thing about that is they built it on the North Shore, so you could ride a railway to the west and then take a tour into Canada. But to do that, they needed an American flagged vessel. Well, we're in Canada, you could build it right here, but instead they built it on the shore just inside the United States, on the south shore of this lake, so it could be U.S. built and U.S. flagged. And then they still use that boat today. It's like 100-year-old wooden boat, and it's beautiful. Maybe it's not even 100 years old. Maybe it was like 1932. I can't remember. Anyway, great area, great entryway into Waterton Lakes National Park here in Canada, and further down the lake, further down that glaciated valley is Glacier National Park, and I'm headed there next. That's just inside the United States, so I'll be doing that. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how beautiful it was, and it is a gorgeous day, as is always the case. The sun always shines on Hawk Hagaback. It's really not even fair. I feel bad sometimes. Bad. Anyway, but that's it. There was just a sign back there that said, "Caution, there are bear in the area." So, yeah. So you got to watch out for bear. All right. I haven't seen any in this park. I've seen a crap ton of bear on this trip, but none here. But maybe my luck will change. If I see a bear, you'll see a bear. All right. Well, this is Canada 6, and it's taken me to the Chieftain Pass, the entrance to the United States, the international border checkpoint with passport control and all that jazz. And it is a stunningly beautiful road, just as advertised. The tour guide on the boat this morning actually said, "Hey, make sure you ride through Chieftain's Pass on the way to the U.S. if that's where you're going." It is absolutely beautiful. And I feel like the border is pretty close, actually. Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Anyway, but the asphalt is in great condition. The scenery is gorgeous. Just can't be beat, really. Cannot. Couple of nice curves, beautiful trees, great things to look at, and no traffic. Nobody's here. So if you are looking to get away from it all, man, Canada has room for you. Woo. I'm telling you, that road I rode in the Yukon, saw 20 cars in 2 days and rode 400 miles or so. Nuts, crazy. Nice curves though. In the United States, now that I've crossed the border, you notice magically the road is, the asphalt's much older, it's a bit lumpier. I don't know what they do in Canada to those roads up there, but when they're good, they're very good. And when they're bad, oh my gosh, they're Dalton Highway bad. But just crossing over a cattle guard prevents cows from wandering into that section. This is a watch for cattle area, free range cattle area. So people have asked me, when you're riding out west, what does free range cattle mean? What does that mean? So there's a cow on the side of the road. Oh, and shit, there's another one, and there's another one. So that's what free range cattle means. They're just out here wandering around in the woods, stepping out into the road at any time. That's free range cattle. They're everywhere. There's a fence right there, but they're on my side of the fence. That is nuts. There's like no gate. Oh my goodness. I would hate to hit a cow. That would hurt for a long time. Anyway, but there's still Chief Mountain right there, and to the left, this is all Glacier National Park. Really hoping to get into the park shortly. And here I am sharing the road with some cows as I crest the hill. There's a cow in my lane. I don't know, when you're passing a cow, do you have to signal, or do you just drive past it like that? I guess you just drive past it. Anyway, but there are, I know some of you are watching this laughing, saying that the hawk is overreacting about cows. Maybe some of you from India are like, yes, this is how we live. It's all the time. But for me, it's a foreign concept. I'm a city boy from Atlanta, Georgia, and sharing the road with cows is not, that's not normal. Not normal. Nope. Cannot convince me it is. Anyway, that is cows in the road. Hey, how's it going? I've got my cool pass here.
I will make you pick it up.
Okay, well, thanks. Have a great one. Wow. Again, cute girl working the counter there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, of course, nothing makes a girl more cute than the love of the great outdoors. I mean, really. And this is, man, this is just stunning. So this is Glacier National Park. Here's a photo of me entering the park. And yeah, you gotta stop and take the selfie. Just have to. Look at that lake. Oh my gosh. Just beautiful area. Just beautiful. All of it. All of it. Let's see. Alright. So That sign seemed to indicate, so West Glacier is the next town, and that's 40 miles away. So I'm expecting that to be a couple hours. Rising Sun was 5 miles away, and I think Rising Sun is up near the top of the road to the sun. But I don't know that for sure. I have been here before, but it was 22 years ago, something like that. Came through here on my honeymoon. Was coming the other way though, on a gold wing with my sweet wife. And man, we had that was probably, well, not probably, that was the greatest trip of our life. Well, I'm not going to get sad on YouTube, so I'm going to shut up now. Anyway. Wow. So, this road going up the mountain, oh my goodness. To say off to the side is steep is a huge understatement. It's probably, well, having just stopped over there, it's literally a couple hundred feet sheer drop, and then you've got a couple more hundred feet of just stumbling. It's yowda. But beautiful scenery, glaciers in the area, nice tunnel. So, Logan Pass, Continental Divide, 6,646 feet, or 2,025 meters. This is the road to the sun, famous, world famous road. Holy smokes, look at it, going down, down, down. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Scary. No, it's very nice. But, wow, that's going to be a joy. Anyway, and as is normally the case when you stop a motorcycle and you're in a parking lot with other motorcycles parked nearby, you talk about motorcycles. So these three guys were there, and we sat and talked about motorcycles, and they were from Charlotte, North Carolina, so we chatted about that. We chatted about gear, and we talked about where we were going, what we've seen, what we want to see, and all that jazz. It was, I would say, man, it was real cool. But it was kind of just what motorcyclists always do. So if you're new to the sport, don't be surprised by that kind of frequent talking and conversation. Wow. Look at that. I never noticed that trail up there. Well, how would I ever notice? Because I'm new to I'm new here. But there's a trail up there in the cut over the road, kind of going along. Wow, going along the mountain. That is crazy. I'm not interested in doing that ever. No, not interested. Big old sip of no thanks. But this is the Going to the Sun Road. Quite pretty. The road to the sun does not fail to impress. It is quite the road. Nice curves to it, but plenty of traffic. So yeah, it's not the kind of road you're going to ride to go fast or be super cool, this is awesome. Instead, it's the kind of road you're going to ride to look at beautiful scenery and wow, just look into that valley right there. That is, my goodness. Well, the Going to the Sun Road, I gotta say, scenic, but it's also a little more intimidating than I wanted it to be, I gotta admit. I mean, it's fine, but occasionally you have like breaks where you have like a cliff like that on the side, and it's just like, for sake. So if something were to happen right now and my throttle's stuck open and I hit that wall, there would be no crash. I would be over that wall and parachuting to my death because I don't have a parachute. So anyway, just kind of a little unnerving, but not the worst road I've been on by a long shot. It's unnerving enough to be exciting, but not so unnerving that it's debilitating, at least to me. I'm sure that for some people it's debilitating. But yeah, I'm able to enjoy the view. It's pretty. Yeah, really, really. Wow. Glacier National Park. Very nice. Still here in beautiful Glacier Park. This gorgeous lake just gently lapping up against the shoreline here. Absolutely stunning. Not a single boat on it. I saw a little tour boat on it about 20 minutes ago, but that's been it. Wow, it is just stunning here. I'm behind one of these vehicles from the 1930s and 40s, the original tour buses. They've done some work to them engine-wise. They are now powered with compressed natural gas, so I guess that's why it doesn't smell like diesel back here. But yeah, pretty cool little thing, and it takes a bunch of cars off the road, which I like even more. I say that hypocritically because here I am on a motorcycle as a lone person. I am the maximum, size that I can be. There's no, I could minimize it by carrying a passenger. That would be less than 2 motorcycles, or I could have a car with 4 people in it instead of 4 motorcycles, or I could be in that bus van thing, which holds probably 20 people, which is the least impact, but I think it's a shit ton less funny than riding a motorcycle. So less funny? How about just less fun? How about that? Anyway, well, I don't know how that morphed from talking about this beautiful lake through the trees to combined natural gas and saving the environment one motorcycle at a time, but it did. Alright, I'll check in a little bit later. See you!
Hey riders, thanks very much for watching that video in its entirety. If you would, click over here on the subscribe button, and then the button just to the right of it, that is the bell button, and if you press that, that lets YouTube know that you want to know what I've been up to on this particular channel. So every time I post something new, they'll alert you, and that's cool. Because if I'm just doing this for me, I'm not going to be doing this. So please subscribe, be aware, know what's going on. Also below, you're going to find my channels to my social media, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that shizzle bedrizzle. You can sign up for those too. Stay alert, stay aware of what's going on. Also, I'm going to share the link to Motohawk.com. That's where you can go to make me be your ride guide to the Southeast United States. If you're traveling in North Georgia, East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, Virginia, or West Virginia on 2 wheels, let me help you out. I've got 3 great books. They're available on the website, and there's some other cool information to share on the website too. All right, I hope that you really enjoyed the video. Be safe, ride smart, but have a great time.